Welcome to the intro of this video. As many of you should know, then the submission video number 2 should have gone out last night. However, it's going up this evening. Basically, that's because the video got corrupted when we tried transferring it from the camera, which wasn't good fun. So anyway, watch the submission video and try and work out where that happened. Hi guys, we are back with Batch 3 May, submission number 2. Looking forward to going through this one. We have quite a few cards. I've tried to mix it up a bit, like in terms of variety and stuff, so it's not all the same stuff. So, how about we just get into it? So, we're going to start off with Mateusz or Gem Mint Boy. They also have a YouTube now, also Gem Mint Boy. So, if Tom remembers, he'll put the link down below, or I will. We'll see how it goes. So, we're going to start off with a load of Charizard level X's, which is not easy to acquire. So you must have had those in your collection for some time. We then have another level Charizard G level X, more Charizard. Obviously, Mateusz is a big fan of the Charizard from Stormfront now. Eevee Munch promo, which is really cool. Then have the Mega Tokyo promo from Pokemon Center. And then the best looking Pikachu, in my eyes anyway, of all time. So this is the Polish Pokemon world. Don't worry, I would know it's Polish. It is beautiful. One of my favourite cards. The Reshiram and Charizard Gold, Charizard V, and the Charizard V Max, which is nice. The Dark Charizard from Team Rocket. Evolution Charizard Reverse Foil, and then the Holofoil. More of the yeah, we really would love to see a 10 come back on these Holofoils. It's just not happened so far, something to do with the print or whatever. And then we have the No Stage Error Blastoise and this absolutely messed up Charizard. So yeah, I think you're expecting a PSA 1 on that. I don't know if PSA will even be able to authenticate it because it really is that messed up, but it's good fun. So best of luck at Gem Mint Boy. Moving on to Sean, or at Sean Turnbull on Instagram. And you're going to gain my favour because you have put in a Groudon from EX Emerald reversing. Beautiful card. We then have the Reggie Ice EX from EX Emerald. Curlier, not one I've seen actually too often come through the grain service. So very cool to see this one. And then the Aggron as well. Different sort of artwork there. So thank you very much, Sean. Moving on to Craig, or Craig Collectibles. So you have actually also sent in a Reholder Charizard First Edition base, which is really cool. We don't actually show those on video, the Reholderings, but just to confirm, that's what you've sent. You then also have a Houndour First Edition from Neo Discovery, Steelix Neo Genesis First Edition, Politoed Neo Discovery First Edition, and a Charizard base. That's a pretty high quality submission there. So that's at Craig Collectibles on Instagram. Moving on to a bit of a special submission now. So this is from Rhys, and a special card to start. Rhys was actually the first person to send in with myself. Back then it was just graded Groudon, sending with friends sort of things. And Rhys has decided to send in a top submission now. So yeah, really do appreciate all the, basically the advice to start sending to PSA. It worked out well. So we have the Gyarados Gold Star from Delta Species. Absolutely beautiful card. Really is a stunner, to be fair. But then we move on to the Weezing EX Deoxys, Reverse Foil, the Xatu, Donphan Clay Model. Very odd one, that, isn't it? Oh, hello. Yeah, so we really do have some high-value cards in here as well. The Alakazam promo, vending promo as well is a beautiful Masaki promo, is it? Very, very cool. We then have the Camerupt EX Deoxys, Shrifty, Skarmory, I love that Skarmory, to be fair. Really attacking in the face. A Light Togetic from Neo Destiny First Edition. A Dark Gengar. I mean, we're talking top quality stuff here, guys. This is Neo Destiny First Editions. You know, I'm a big Neo Destiny fan. Really cool to see these. Oh, wow. Dark Tyranitar as well. We then have the Legendary Collection Reverse Foils. They always look great on camera. We have the Geodude and the Seadra. We then, after that, have the Kabutops from Neo Discovery. Again, one of actually my favourite cards from Neo Discovery. Have you just picked out a submission for myself, Rhys? We then have some Pikachu Pokemon promos. Raikou promo flying in your face. Grand Party. This card has seen massive price increases recently. And why not? It's also got the free legendary birds in. Dark Marowak from EX Team Rocket returns. The Dark Ampharos. The Dark Slowking. Ditto First Edition Fossil. Where have you been hiding these, Rhys? That's my question. Because these cards are very, very grade worthy. The thing is, guys, if you don't feel like grading all the time, you can just collect, your coolest stuff, look for your mintest stuff, and then send that stuff in. We do have some submitters who literally just send in once a year. They just do one massive submission. Mudkip and Mew Gold Star. Because the rest of the year, they're just hunting cards. Cards like this. Wow. Beauties. Kyogre. I'm not a big fan for this, Rhys. I mean, the Groudon better be there, and it's not. It's a Persian. We then have the Jolteon, the Togetic from Aquapolis, Rocket's Moltres, first edition Gym Heroes, Magneton Skyridge. This could have been a submission video in itself. Macargo Skyridge, Machamp Skyridge, Raikou Skyridge, and the Haunter first edition as well. Beautiful. Moving on to the second stack of Rhys's cards, we have a Steelix from Skyridge, a Dugong, Vaporeon, Crobat. Looks really nice, doesn't it, that, to be fair. Hanging upside down and the others flying. Nidoqueen, Gengar. Wow, and another one as well. The Houndoom from Skyridge 2, the Xatu, the Flareon. I'm really looking forward to seeing these back now. Sabrina's Kadabra from Gym Challenger and Lieutenant Surge's Raticate, Giovanna's Nidorino, Koga's Pidgeotto, Blissey from Aquapolis, Houndour EX Team Rocket returns, Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu from Gym Challenge, and Sabrina's Ghastly. Love this Gyarados, I've got to say, really aggressive. Kaledol, Kangaskhan First Edition Jungle, Cacturn from EX Sandstorm, Goldeen from EX Deoxys, and the Coughing. The Magikarp looking a bit weird, that one. Ludicolo, Metagross, Umbreon from Neo 2, Flareon, and last but not least, we have a Dark Typhlosion from Neo Destiny. Rhys, top submission. So thanks for sending in with graded gem. Next up is Pedram. Pedram is actually starting off with a Shining Arceus from Shining Legends, a beautiful card. The Shining Celebi, the Jumpluff from Neo Rev, Light Dragonite from Neo 4, beautiful card. The Houndour from Neo 2, Brock's Ninetales from Gym, Machamp now from Expedition. We then have a pre-release Dark Gyarados, a really cool card. The Dark Machamp again from Team Rocket, Zapdos from Japanese Fossil. There he is, the Kabutops from Neo Discovery, Ancient Mew and Ancient Mew. And then, of course, Mew, really annoying Mewtwo. Last but not least, we have your CP6 Charizard. Thank you very much for another submission, Pedram. Moving on to Glenn. Glenn has sent in 50 plus cards. We have a Ditto Reverse, a couple of those. The Raichu GX from Hidden Fates. Then this Wooloo promo, which is quite cool because obviously we've been playing Sword and Shield a lot. We then have Mewtwo. I believe these are all from Detective Pikachu. Well, they are all from Detective Pikachu. It's not about believing it. We then have the Dark Raid Prism. The Pikachu Reverse Foil, really nice actually. I do like that one. Rayquaza GX, the Greninja and Zoriark GX, Raichu GX, Hidden Fate still is seeing huge submission numbers, you know, guys. Really good to see. Drampa GX and the Rockruff. Then we have the Guzzlord up next. Big stack of cards here from Glenn. Zoriark GX, the gold cards, the Lulana, couple of those. The Rayquaza GX. Couple of those. I'm guessing you bought the Premium Collection boxes and that's where you got your Hidden Fates packs from. Then I have a lot of SM12A. I believe that's all Tag Team All-Stars. If memory serves me correct. That could be incorrect though. We then have the Ditto. It's a really odd Ditto pose this, isn't it? It's like he's putting his fists up. Obviously he doesn't have fists. Detective Yoshida here with Snubble. Bit of a voice break there. Do apologise. Detective Pikachu. Charizard. Pikachus, love seeing those. The big Greninja GX, look at that guy. Obviously quite fundamental to the film, as was the Charizard, of course. Could you imagine if they brought out that film without Charizard? Mewtwo GX, few of those as well. Jirachi, really nice artwork this with the moon. I'm going to guess the moon or some sort of planet in the background with the stars. Regigas, SM promo. Any Porter. This is Forbidden Light. We don't really see a lot of Forbidden Light for whatever reason, so it's good to see that there. The big boy Lugia GX from Lost Thunder. Umbreon and Dark Raid, they look brilliant together. Ancient Mewtwo. Armored Mewtwo. Oh, this is from New Sword and Shield, so Delamise V. We then have EX cards. Oh no, we move straight back to Dragon Majesty with Dragonite. Curlier again. Magneton. Lucario GX. For Alligator from Neo 1, the Entei Reverse Full. When these come back encapsulated, they do look stunning. Quagsire, Charizard GX, Lucario GX from Hidden Fate again. Beautiful Psychic Energy from Tag Team All-Stars, the Fighting and the Lightning. And then, of course, can't go wrong with a big gold-red Charizard, can you? The girls playing with the Pokeballs. And then we have another trainer from Tag Team All-Stars and Mewtwo GX. GX. Glenn, stunning submission. Thank you very much. William is up next, and William starts with a Charizard Evolutions, if I can get it in the camera frame. Couple of those. Again, we'd love to see a 10 come back. This Pikachu promo is beautiful with all the new starters in there. Sobble, Quirky, and what's the other guy's name? That rabbit, Fire Rabbit? I can't really remember who that is. Score Bunny! Oh, Score Bunny. Charizard V Max as well. Thank you very much, William. Sohaib is our next submitter now, starting off with a Gyarados. So this is the pre-release of Evolutions, which I really like because you got the big stamp there. I wonder if you thought I was about to punch through that card. We got 3 of those. The Mashamp as well. Really, really nice. Mashamp, of course, without a first edition stamp. Hey. The Mewtwo. The Charizard is the big one. Obviously, there was also a staff variant, which when this first came out was worth like a ridiculous amounts of money, PSA 10. But a few of those pre-release, where have you been hiding them? To be fair. Wow, Shadowless Charizard now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The Charizard Legendary Collection Reverse. Okay, well, you've surprised me here. You have got a massive submission of Charizards by the looks of it. Dark Charizard, a couple of those. The Holo variant. The Holo variant again, the Blange Charizard, the Charizard of the moment, I would say, and this beautiful Charizard EX Crystal card. Massive fan of the Delta species, and I absolutely love this card. So, hey, thank you very much. Rob is up next with 12 cards this time. We have the Charizard from Bake Set, of course, the Lapras with Teeth from Fossil, the Dark Gyarados pre-release. We're seeing more and more of these come in for whatever reason, I don't know. Dark Charizard, oh, hello. So this is obviously a Feraligatr. Sorry, I lost my breath there. From Neo Jess, and this first edition, and the Meganium as well. Typhlosion to complete the set. Another Meganium? No, but we do have there some top cards there, Rob. Thank you very much. We then have the Espeon from Neo Discovery. The Umbreon as well. Gorgeous artwork, isn't it? With a big moon in the background. Lucario, pre-release staff variation, I might add. The Typhlosion EX from EX and Sunset Forces. And the Mansatrix Celestial Storm staff variation. Rob, top submission. Thank you very much. Next up is Ben, and this is the first time we're going to see some Yu-Gi-Oh cards on this. The Jerry Beans Man, which just looks cool, doesn't it, to be fair. Very, very nice. We have Time Wizard and Niwater. I don't know, I'm not going to even try pronouncing that. The Instagram is Clanad73. But yeah, really cool cards. Thank you very much, Ben. Archie is up next with 22 cards. I'm going to start off with this beautiful Dark Charizard First Edition Team Rocket. And there he is again. We really want to hit the 50 mark of Gem Mint 10s on this dude. So people keep submitting them. Mewtwo GX, Ho-Ho GX. The Eevee from, obviously, Hidden Fates. Again, guys, seeing loads more Hidden Fates. And then this Galarian Berserker. Tom isn't a big fan of this guy. He doesn't think the beard goes well. But obviously, I'm more of a bearded bloke. So I think it looks okay. I'm not a big fan of the Meowth. The bearded Meowth. The Berserker, it kind of makes a bit more sense. Glaceon GX. Moltres Zapdos and Articuno Stained Glass promo. Darkrai GX. Articuno GX, Lucario, looking like he's doing some Dragon Ball Z move there. Reshiram, Lady, Misty's Favour with the Love Heart, Noivern GX, Charmander, Alolan Vulpix. Oh, now we've got Cinderace VMAX as well. I think that's the evolution of that Fire Bunny thing. We then have the Togepi and Clever and Igglypuff GX, the baby Pokemon looking very, very cute. Last but not least, we have the Alolan Ninetales. Thank you very much, Archie. Luca is up next. Golden Rod Pokemon on YouTube now. So the link should hopefully be in the bottom. We're actually going to start off with Magic the Gathering cards. I'm not going to pretend I know what these are called off the top of my head, but you did send us a list, so do appreciate that. Got some elves or something with a bow and arrows. They're about to attack me. That looks like very distressing. They're looking at maps. They're about to do that. That looks like for Ragnarok's villain. Wow, that's pretty cool. And it's got a Feraligatr on his shoulder as well. Big Demon Dude. I can't imagine that's what he's called in Big Demon Dude in Japanese or whatever this language is. I think we've got some Russian in here as well. The Paris. Oh, wow. See, the artworks on Magic the Gathering are unique and very different. And I can see why people collect them. Like, look at that. Looks brilliant with the lion. The foils also are very different and very cool. And the moon there as well. And you've sent in a Groudon EX, so that means you get an extra 5 seconds on the video, Luca. Sabrina's Gaze, which obviously is banned in the English variation. Mount Coronant. Charizard from E1. Rocket Cypher. Togetic First Edition. Feraligatr from E1. Sabrina's Alakazam Gym Challenge. And an Ancient Mew. And a Raichu Fossil First Edition. Thank you very much, Luca. Nathan is up next, and that is Poke Packs on Instagram. Starting off with a top card there, innit? The Blastoise Shadowless, then an Onix from Southern Islands, the Lapras as well, the Marill with Magikarp, the Tentacruel with Dragonite, a Butterfree with Flowers, and a Mankey in the background, I believe. Venomoth just to the top left. We got a Jigglypuff, Ladybug Reverse Foil, Raticate, Ivysaur with Togepi, Togepi again, Lickitung with Rattata, Wartortle and Horsey, Slowking, Psyduck and Bellsprout, Executor, Pidgeot, Venonat and Onix, Mew. I mean, it's a beautiful Mew, isn't it? The Vileplume. To be fair, the Southern Islands is just a top little mini set. I can see why people collect it. Entei, Reverse Foil, a load of those. Articuno, Moltres, and the Zapdos as well. Nathan, Poke Packs, thank you very much. Ben is up next, and Ben has a ton of Panini Prism basketball cards. We have Carl Anthony Towns. Obviously, I'm not a big basketball fan myself. I'm much more into soccer or football over here in the UK. So apologies if my knowledge is lacking slightly. But we do have some really cool cards. I mean, if anything, you can just admire the different types of holo types. And I'm not stupid enough not to know this isn't American football, not basketball. We got Kobe White. Couple of those, a few of those actually. LeBron James, the legend he is from Donruss Optic. Wow, look at that prism. Stunning. LeBron James again. We then have this amazing holofoil. Look at that in the light. Stunning, stunning card. Kobe Bryant, of course, and the prism as well. We then have this Jarreet Culver doing some sort of kaboom slam dunk. Jason, Lonzo, and this really nice, totally certified card. So thank you very much, Ben. Now we move on to a good friend of the channel. That is Callum, or poke_cal on Instagram. So go check it out. We're actually going to start off with some patch cards. So guys, when you do send in patch cards, we do recommend you try and get those thicker top loaders. We do have a few here as well. But this is how they will be sent to PSA. You try and fit them into a card saver, you're not going to have a good time, and we really just wouldn't want to damage any of the cards. So this is really cool. Deidro Samuel. And then this is like signed by Rodney Hodd. It's got the rated rookie in there as well. That's nice. Of course, we're well on the way to 50 PSA 10 Charizard GXs, and another one hopefully will be coming back. And Hidden Fate rules the day again by the looks of it with poke_cow. We got the Glaceon, Articuno, Guzma. I do love the Guzma. It's a beautiful one. Shrine of Punishment, the Eevee, probably one of the better half arts. Wobbuffet and Snorlax V now for the Sword and Shield. Got the Raichu and the Alolan Raichu. Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. Team Rocket First Edition. Rocket Sneak Attack Japanese. Kabutops from Neo 2. Oh, look at that. So Galio and Lunano with the moon. I mean, whenever you put the moon in a Pokemon card, I just always think it works. Magikarp and Wailord GX Dark Magician. Oh, what? What? Oh, what? This is garbage. Pale Kids 19's video game sticker. Well, this will be interesting. It definitely should get graded because it is by Topps 2019. It looks pretty crazy, doesn't it? Oh, wow. Okay. Now we got some Final Fantasy cards. Zidane, Palom. Again, I don't know much about Final Fantasy. I was definitely the kid that played Metal Gear Solid. If they ever release those cards, then I would definitely be into them. Batman, I'm definitely more of a fan of, though. We've got the Twisted Terrorist with Joker there. Darth Vader, his Day of Triumph, and Dragon Ball Super. Wow, you're really keeping us busy there, PokeCal, with the amount of different card TCGs you've got. Gogeta, Hero Revived. This one looks like to be a slightly older variation. I believe it is. Then I have more sports cards. So these ones have been signed by the appropriate sports star. And obviously, the good thing about those signatures are they are already authorized by the card maker. So that means we don't have to put them in a separate service for signatures. More on that. Hold on, wait. I'm not going to skip this. These are metal cards. So by Cole Beasley. Black plate, really nice. And then we have, yeah, look at that. Authentic printing plate. Lovely cards. I remember you speaking to me about them, to be fair. They're very, very rare. I think we've had them in once before, and considering how much we submit to PSA, that's pretty cool. Shaquille O'Neal, that guy's huge, and he's massive. And Cal Newton. Poke_Cal, thank you very much. Kevin is up next. Kevin, you've also sent in a load of BGS cards. I know that for crossover. Don't worry, we don't show those in a video. And then anyone else who sent in crossovers, we never show them in a video. We sometimes show them if they do get crossovered, if that makes sense. We just try and put them into a returns video. Otherwise, in general, they just don't get seen on the channel. Maybe we should put them in. Maybe. Future hint, crossovers will become a special in future. Ooh. Misty's Tentacruel now. This is Kevin. You've sent in loads of cards, mate. So thank you very much for your submission. Really is appreciated. Especially with the quality of cards on offer. We just got Neo Revelation first editions. Neo Discovery first editions. A Houndoom. Yes, a Houndoom from Neo Rev. Beautiful, beautiful card. The Houndour now from Neo Discovery. Wow. Where have you been hiding these? Shining Magikarp. Oh, wow. First edition. Look at that. Shine. Beautiful. Scizor from Neo Discovery. Steelix from Neo Gen. Pichu as well. Another... Look at that. I love these cards. They're absolutely beautiful, Kevin. Azumarill, Neo Genesis. Meganium. I mean, Neo is a lot of people's, fan favourite, I guess, even more so than Gen 1. A lot of people would say they perfected the Pokemon TCG in Gen 2. I mean, that's debatable, isn't it? Mischievous, Kingdra. It's not really a video I'm going to do now. I'm just going to admire the cards we've got in front of us. We got the Hitmonlee first edition, Slowking first edition, Masho Man, Lieutenant Surges. Then we got these Poncho promos. We got more of these coming up. The Charizard from Team Up pre-release, obviously. These are really cool. These are actually more difficult to grade than people think because they've got this crazy love heart foil pattern, but yeah, really nice. The Charmander, Charmeleon, and the Charizard. Then have the Charizard GX Japanese Ultra Shiny, Korokoro Mew, and Poncho Pikachus. We are going to continue on that trend with more Poncho Pikachus, and of course this big boy Charizard VMAX and Charizard V. I think in your note as well, you also said if these were okay to send to PSA. They totally are. Any semi-rigids are good to send to PSA. Anything like this. And our preference is to receive like this because that means we don't have to touch your cards. We literally can just input them, sort them, do our systems here, and then they can go off to PSA as soon as possible. Chineri, German first edition. We then got Dark Magneton first edition, PSA 10. This guy's seen a lot of price movement recently. I think the latest auction went out for $4,000, which is a lot of money. Dark Alakazam first edition, Jarob instead of Seal, Shiggy, Abra, Planeta, Pokedex, Electroball, Nidorino, Poliwhirl, Kadabra, Shillock or Wartortle, Shiggy or Squirtle, Glutexo or Charmeleon, Dragonair. Love that artwork. It really is a beauty. Rocket Snorlax EX from EX Team Rocket Returns. Magnetot. Where have you had these cards, Kevin? What? Where have you had them? You've got first edition Neo stuff in here. I'm always surprised by when we see this stuff because I always think to myself, well, that's got to be it now. Surely that's it for first edition WotC. But evidently not. People have still got them at home in binders or wherever, safely stored away. Kevin, thank you very much for that awesome submission. Next up, we have Richard. Richard or Richie Place on Instagram. Richard just starting off with the Mini Mew and the Massive Mew too. The Hyper Rare. Very cool card indeed. We then have the Charizard. Base set for, not first edition, base set. Reshiram and Reshiram. Well, Reshizard. I guess that is just implanted in my brain. So we have a load of these by the looks of it. Then we have the Hyper Rare. Really, really nice card that. The Full Art. I've got to say, in Sun and Moon, I think I prefer the Full Arts a lot of the time to those Hyper Rares because they're just very similar, aren't they? Dark Hypno, Dark Magneton from Team Rocket. I might actually just go in a little bit closer so we can see the cards. We got the Dark Slowbro, the Dark Raichu, the Rainbow Energy, beautiful card, that one. The Dark Machamp, Dark Charizard from Team Rocket, Dark Blastoise. So we got a lot of Team Rocket Unlimited going in. I think one of the trends for this month's submission is the amount of unlimited cards going in. I think before we saw potential 10 candidates going in, or maybe 9s even. But now we're seeing like all unlimited cards come to us, especially, you know, from What's It era, obviously. Well, that's when the unlimited cards were about. But, you know, Jungle, now we've got the Fossil. Seeing a lot of people sending their collections that have been in binders for a very long time. And you have to remember, most people, that's how you collected. You collected unlimited. First edition was a thing for those hardcore collectors. I definitely collected unlimited when I was younger. But if you've kept them in binders, then you are set to be rewarded if you get them graded. Especially if they're in 9-10 condition, or even 8-9 to be fair. Wigglytuff now. Moving on to some Jungle. We've got Vitribel and Venomoth. Vaporeon, Snorlax, really nice. Cypher, Pinsir, Pidgeot, Nidoqueen. And last lot here, Mr. Mime, the Kangaskhan, always a fan favourite. The Flareon, another beautiful card. Electrode, Clefable. Now we're moving on to base, so we have the Zapdos, the Venusaur, the Raichu, the Poliwrath. I think Ninetales from base is one of the best base set arts, just in my opinion anyway. I mean, you can definitely disagree. Nidoking, Mewtwo, Magneton, Gyarados as well. So we've got some lovely full sets here from Richard. So many thanks for sending in with Graded Gem, a lovely Blastoise and Alakazam, and I wish you all the best with those. Moving on to Stephen now, or SB_UK on Instagram. Go and check it out. Guys, we have more base set to show off now. So we have the Magneton, beautiful card, the Mewtwo, the Nidoking, getting the Ninetales. I gotta say, the Ninetales, it's up there, isn't it? Raichu, Jolteon, one of the best artworks from Jungle, isn't it? The Jolteon really is brilliant. I think it's the background effect, to be fair. Nidoqueen, Pinsir, Flareon now, so we just got a non-holo there. Articuno, first edition Gengar, beautiful card. The Haunter, Hitmonlee, kicking you in the face. Raichu, ditto. Hitmonlee again. Got a Kabutops, a Magneton. A couple of those, actually. Zapdos, Dark Arbok Unlimited, Dark Charizard, Digger first edition, Charizard Evolutions, Mega Charizard, Armored Mewtwo. I love that card, I've got to say. More Pico VMAX and the Hyper Rare. I mean, yeah, they did just add a bit more class to the new Hypers with the glittery effect, and a Feraligatr from Neo. Thank you very much, Stephen, SB_UK on Instagram. Ali is next, and Ali is our biggest submitter in this video. It is Malibu May. We know that you've been waiting. I know that you really wanted the video yesterday. Unfortunately, it was the end of the video that got corrupted and destroyed, which included your cards, so I get the pleasure of going through them again. So we've got Rupee and Safcon. We've got the German first edition cards, Magnetillo, the Nidoran, the Onyx, Torbsy, Pidgey, a bit of an odd one, Rats Frats. Do love Rats Frats. Mainly because Tom didn't know it was a Rattata. Vulpix, a Votable, Tangela. It's a very odd artwork, the Tangela from base, isn't it? I don't know what your guys' opinions on it are. Staryu, basically, they drew a starfish and put it on a beach. Sandshrew, Sandan. I actually really like Sandan. I think it's a great name. Sandan. Panita, Quapsel again, Pikachu, Torbsy, Onyx, Nidoran. It's always good to say. I mean, the amount of German base set we've had, like for all the deadlines in this month, it's pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. We are seeing more and more of it, and I think it just proves how well the German collectible, scene is. Basically, I really think it's growing at a tremendous rate, and I think a lot of people are getting involved. Staryu again, Starmie and Panita. Second stack here now from Ali. We've got Masholo, Smogon, Nebulac, Digda. I like some of the, Digda, I defo should get that, but if it was on that translate video, I probably wouldn't have got it. Quapzutzi, Nidorino again, Magmar. Guys, the next video after this, actually, Ali is also involved in. Ali is a standout. It's the booster pack submission. And what Ali has sent in is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait. Old Tom can't wait to see them encapsulated. I'm not going to wreck it for you, but it's definitely a video I would suggest watching if I was you. I'll probably watch it again. We had good fun filming it, and it's always good to see the specials. Arcani, Torbogo, a Bibor. We got the Rupee, Nidoking now. So there's our first holographic. Bulbasaur, Shillock, Ratical. I wonder if Wartortle has the same error. You know where it had the evolution space of Wartortle also in it? Is that right? Is that the right error? You know the one I'm talking about. I wonder if that's also in German. And then those two holographics as well. We're on the third stack of Malibu May on Instagram, so go and check that out. We've got Dratini, Dugong, and Dugong. I think you say them exactly the same way as each other, don't you? Elitech, Electroball, a Digdree is the Dugtree. Oh, look at that. Lovely Turtok German first edition, and a Simsala as well. Okay, we've got some different stuff now. We've got the Omnite. Can never say that blubbing Pokemon's name. Wingull. Lotad looks incredibly sad. He looks near death. That's a very sad artwork for Pokemon. He looks near death. I've not seen that one before. Quilava. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? To be fair, that's very cute. Underground Lake. Pretty self-explanatory. Piloswine. Oh, Golbat reverse from Skyridge. Ladybar. Mashop. Maybe this will give you a clue to maybe what's in the booster pack video tomorrow. Mega Charizard EX. The Zapdos. The Chansey. Gyarados. Gyarados again. Ninetales base set 2. We got the Charizard EX. The Blastoise EX. So Evolutions also, I would say, seeing a massive rebound in people sending the graded cards. I remember when Evolutions and the Graded Gem service before, I mean, obviously, we weren't submitting as many cards as we are now. However, it was very much like Hidden Fates when Evolutions come out. Basically, every other card was an Evolutions card. Just like Hidden Fates was for November last year. Ekans as well. Randolph would like that one. Very nice. Ancient Mew, and the Bisasam. Then have a Gyarados, a Glorak, the beast himself. Energy first edition, Energy first. Okay, have we just got a load of energies? Okay, now we've got the trainers as well. I mean, I know these aren't the most interesting, so I'm not going to... Although I do like the word trank for potion. Do like that word. I'm just going to have my trank instead of my... and super trank, even better. Just going to get some super trank. Bellabur, Professor Oak, Pokedex, Pokeflute, Pokemon Center, Plus Power, Wartung, Hyper Healer as well. That's a great one. Right on the nose, that one. And I am just not even going to try and pronounce that. I will just respect it enough. Weedle getting beaten up. Weedle gets beaten up so much in base set. All the time. Whoever designed Weedle was like, yeah, let's just beat this guy up constantly. Then we got energies, and we got trainers as well. Not going to keep you guys too long on this, as I know it's near the end of the video. See if we've got anything else in here. Oh, we do have a Dragonair. Another spectacular artwork from base set. That is Malibu May. Anyway, guys, that is the end of submission video number 2. Do apologise, this is a day late. When that video file went, it was very frustrating, and obviously I've had to do that twice. However, if you did enjoy this video, either way, please subscribe, please like, please dislike. I thought I was being original when I used to say that, but now I'm not, and everyone says it. But, go ahead and do it. But anyway, that's submission number 2. These cards are going out very, very soon. Thank you very much.